Welcome back, guys. I'm back. It's just me tonight, unfortunately. And I've just been told that I have a small amount of problems with oh, I do have a video that's just gone up. The reason for this stream, though, is Blood Angels! Yes! And we are finally looking good. I've got them up in front of us. So I'm super excited, and I've got messages coming in all over the place. And 2 seconds. Yeah, the audio's broke on it. So I might have to render that whilst also watching you guys at the same time. Let me go up. Whoa! There's so many chats. Hang on. Whoa. So, hey guys, hey, Squeak the Storm Vermin, Stephen Dunn, live stream. Are we watching a kettle boil or something? No, Rick, it's a 3-minute intro. So, new army at Christmas, Lizard Men or Nurgle Demons? Thoughts? Lizard Men, always had a soft spot for the Lizard Men, but all depends if you do Sigmar. Nurgle Demons are always fun. Plus, it goes for both. J. Thomas, welcome to the chat. Jacob is in the Warp Forge. James Jones, hey Harry, hey guys. So the general vote is Lizards. Thanks for the thoughts, guys. Right, so Blood Angels. First of all, HQ for the Custodes looks awesome. Not something I'll be getting, but it does look very awesome. Vandus is here. Hello, Vandus. It's just myself tonight, unfortunately. Loads to talk about. James, try and remind us as we go down. So, first of all, Deathwatch are done. Go and check them out on the Facebook page. Me and Lucy filmed a battle report with them last night. Vandus Blood Angels are not retired in the slightest. Please leave, go away, and then come back after the Blood Angels have killed everything. So yes, I'm excited. There's been lots and lots of cool releases this week. What have I done? I got the Deathwatch finish, which I'm really happy with. I'm painting Tower, I'm painting Blood Angels at the minute. Yeah, it's looking good. So me and Phil's going to try and get a game in. Sly Marbo is shit cast, I mean money cast. Yeah. Reese from an Orc player Marine here at the Custode HQ looks hot. Fair enough, Reese. I thought you were going to start playing Sally's. Nope. That was just for the one while the Primaris didn't have anything. Because Blood Angels didn't have any rules, it was basically just easier to play Salamanders. But no, I'm definitely not going Salamanders. They're all Blood Angels. That Wargamer, hello. So, Custode HQ does look very awesome. Let us read through the article. Now, I'm going to have to get rid of the chat off screen, so I'll come back and catch up with all the comments in a bit. But I am absolutely stoked. So, the Blood Angels are among the most distinctive of the Space Marine chapters, and their new codex reflects this with a vast suite of new rules, units, stratagems, and more designed to reflect the fast-paced, aggressive style of war favoured by the Sons of Sanguinius. Firstly, Blood Angels are fittingly blessed with melee-focused army-wide special rule, the Red Thirst. In any turn in which a unit with this ability was charged, or made an heroic intervention, you may add one to its wound rolls in the fight phase. That means Marines are wounded Marines on 3s, and you're wounded Elves on 2s. It also means you're wounded anything up to toughness 7 on 4s. So that's good. That's good. Very good indeed. I like that a lot. So the Red Thirst gives all Blood Angel units +1 to wound when they are charged, or make an heroic intervention. With the new wound roll chart, this makes getting a 2+ to wound that much easier, as well as helping your smaller units damage even your enemy's toughest monsters and vehicles with ease. Just imagine a unit of Reavers dropping in with this. All Blood Angel successors use the Red Thirst and other Blood Angel rules too. As if Gabriel Seth needed to get any deadlier. Hints that there might be something for the Flesh Tearers there, but we don't know, because it does end with 3 dots. The Blood Angel Codex is also absolutely packed with new units. As you'd expect, Blood Angels now have access to the entire Primaris Marines arsenal. But what you might not know is that the Codex also broadens the Blood Angel's range of traditional Space Marine weapons and units. Weapons. Grav cannons, hopefully. You'll now be able to escort your flyers into battle alongside the Stormhawk Interceptor, which is brilliant. Transport scouts into the heart of battle aboard a land speeder Storm, or unleash the might of the ancient technology from the Horus Heresy like the Contemptor Dreadnought, as well as Cataphractii and Tartarus pattern Terminators. And I'm just going to jump back to the... Whoa, how much chat? Let's have a look. Harry Salamander's big. Was just ribbing you. I know that you're loyal to Blue Angels. Just sit in the corner with my Tau. As you do, Squeak. How's those Tau points treating you? Dreadnought's wounding, toughness 8, stuff on a 2+, it's neat. Yes, it is. Bought the new Tau Battle Force, though. Reese, Death Company 1. That is. Grav cannons, actually. Yeah, I forgot. They're not as good as what they used to be. Did they get mass-wide frag cannons? Probably not, but I hope so. Because it makes no sense that the Dreadnought gets it, but the rest of the guys don't. Flying Libby Dread's best anti-air unit, especially if they get the Red Thirst. Oh my god, James, I totally didn't even think about that. Because you have Fly, you can now charge flyers with the Librarian Dreadnought. That is insane. Finally, I can paint my Tartarus, was waiting for confirmation. Yeah, Will, a flying Librarian Dreadnought wounding a Storm Raven on 2s. Yeah, I like that a lot. So let's jump back to the rest of it. Obviously getting Stormhawks. I never understood why we couldn't take them in Storm Talons, to be honest. I know we're getting access to Hunters and Stalkers, which I'm not too... Well, I say I'm not fussed about. I've never looked at them, so I've got no idea. We never used to be able to take Venerable or Ironclad Dreadnoughts. I think it was Ironclad. We could never take Thunderfire Cannons or Centurions. Assault Centurions might be quite good, actually. Anyway, as you'd expect, there's loads of stratagems to use with your Blood Angel army. These have been designed to open up new and thematic ways to structure and use your army. Death Visions of Sanguinius, for instance, let you give one captain, lieutenant, or chaplain the dubious blessings of the Black Rage. Use this stratagem when mustering your army. Select the Blood Angel captain, chaplain, or lieutenant from your army, and named characters other than Primaris models and named characters such as Commander Dante. That model gains the Death Company keyword and the Black Rage ability. That's good. I think that was +1 attack, as well as ignore wounds on a 6. And then, of course, if you've got a Death Company chaplain nearby, or I think it might be just Martyrs or Astaroth, they're going to allow that captain to re-roll hits, which is really good. Strike of the Archangels is great for gunning down squads of massed infantry, and is especially deadly if you make a charge on the turn you arrive. So use this stratagem immediately after a Blood Angel Terminator unit from your army is set up on the battlefield. You can re-roll failed hit rolls for that unit until the start of your next turn. Hit rolls, not shooting rolls, that's hit rolls as well. And it's until the start of your next turn, which means if your opponent charges you, you're still re-rolling as well. The next one is Upon the Wings of Fire. Is a great way to grab an objective at the last minute and pull an at-risk squad out of combat or get particularly deadly unit into position for a devastating charge. So use this stratagem in your movement phase before moving a Blood Angel jump pack unit from your army. Remove the unit from the battlefield and set it up at the end of the phase anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 9 inches away from enemy models. So it's a 1 command point, that jump, basically. There are new psychic powers too. You remember the Wings of Sanguinius from the previous edition. This power is back and just as dangerous as it was before when used with the Librarian Dreadnought. So the Wings of Sanguinius has a warp charge value of 5. 5. That's it. Just 5. If manifested, the Psychic can immediately move as if it was your movement phase. So it's on top of your movement. So it's like warp time. But this move characteristic is also increased to 12. And it gains the fly keyword until the start of your next Psychic phase. That means he can shoot if he falls back in the movement phase as well. And of course you can reroll failed charges as well. That is nuts. Warp time is like, I'm sure warp time's caster value is 7. That lets you move again, move 12 inches, and re-roll charges, and get you fly. That is insanely good. Where are we at? I pinned the Solitaire on the battle standard. Oh, Saltire. Even Space Marines will wound toughness 7 vehicles. Space Marines don't wound toughness 7 vehicles on a 4, it's on a 5. Just painted my lip dread. It's highly reliable. Suddenly they count as strength 7 hitting vehicles. So what's on the workbench this evening for everyone? Tower and Blood Angels. I've done enough today, Jay. I'm downright blasphemous squeak. Always the hobby. And I've managed to paint 2 warp talents, 7 more to go. Tower Battle Force, Ghost Keel Commander, 6 stealth suits, 3 crisis teams, 100 quid. Yeah, not a highly appealing box. It's a nice box for Tau if you want to get started with them, but otherwise it's not that. Nah. I've got everything, so Red Thirst Harry, make the maths. What do you mean make the maths? I'm looking for something to add to my destruction army. Not sure if I should add more Iron Jaws or Spider Riders. Spider Riders, told you Libby Dreads are going to be amazing at swatting flies. I mean Hemlocks. Absolutely, I need another one. Space Marines with the Red Thirst wounded vehicles on a 5. Suddenly they wound them on 4s. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Anything up to toughness 7, you're wounding on 4s instead of 5s. So, indeed, the Librarian Dreadnoughts and the rest of the characters are now eligible for many Warlord traits. Relic. Artisan of War is a superb way to build deadly characters, and combined with the Primaris Captain, can give an auto bolt rifle that does 3 damage a shot. Gift of Foresight, on the other hand, provides some extra durability. So Artisan of War, add 1 to the damage characteristic of 1 weapon carried by your Warlord. Imagine that Force Halberd. Wow. Gift of Foresight, roll a d6 each time your Warlord loses a wound. Rerolling rolls of a 1. On a 6, the wound is ignored and has no effect if your Warlord has the Black Rage ability. They instead ignore wounds on the roll of a 5 or a 6. But the similar ability to ignore wounds from the Black Rage has no effect. So basically, you can have a 5-up rerolling 1s if you spend the command point to give them the Black Rage, which is insane. For relics, you'll be able to choose between lethal, mastercrafted weapons for the chapter and more tactical options. We love the Veritas Vitae, providing you with a great way to maximize your command points, while the Standard of Sacrifice combined with a Sanguinary Ancient to create a fantastic linchpin for the rest of your forces. So Sanguinary Ancient must be a... Sanguinary Ancient is the chapter banner for the Sanguinary Guard. So the Veritas Vitae is the same as the Ultramarine one. It's slightly different. If your army is Battleforged and the bearer is on the battlefield, roll a d6 each time you use a stratagem. On a 5+, you gain a command point. So you get 1 command point back. Standard of Sacrifice, Ancient model only. The bearer of the Standard of Sacrifice gains the following ability, in addition to those described on their datasheet. Roll a d6 each time a friendly Blood Angels, Infantry, or Biker model within 6 of the bearer loses a wound. On a 5+, the wound is ignored and has no effect. That, with the Sanguinary Guard, with that Libby Dreadnought, chasing them down, is going to be insane. So they're going to get, I think, reroll wounds are +1 to wound for charging. Reroll wounds of a 1 because of the standard bearer. Ignore wounds on a 5+. 4 in run, plus Unleash Rage gives them an extra attack. Then your Warlord Librarians come with flying around. I know instantly what I am using in my first couple of games. Whether you're a long-time fan of the Blood Angels or are looking for a new army, the Codex has something for you. You'll be able to pre-order your copy this Saturday. If you're still hungry to learn more, worry not. We'll be taking a look at the new units in the codex later in the week. And if you've got any questions or want to see more rules previews, there's an in-depth preview live on Friday at 5 PM on Twitch. So let me just catch back up with everything that people have said. All I'm hearing is filth coming out of Harry's mouth. Must be the Blood Angel Codex talk. Yes, it is. So, talking about the Battle Forces for Age of Sigmar. Red Thirst will be good against combating Death Guard's extra toughness. Yeah, I suppose. He picked up the Death one. I was contemplating picking up one, but I decided against it. And of course, I do get the discount from War Games as well. So it would be less than £100 for me. This sounds crazy. I actually really like the direction they're going with the Blood Angels. Yeah, I +1 to wound. I am going to have so many assault marines and stuff. It's going to be crazy. I'm not going for another Chaos Iron. Besides, I've got about 750 points of destruction, so I need to focus on them. Yeah. For those Blood Angel lovers, Whistles at Harry, you could check out the $130 box value for them. Which one's that? I would love to work on my Death Army, but there's really nothing to do for that miserable excuse of a Grand Alliance. Well, it is getting some updates in January, hopefully. Death Lord's my list. 2 Morghast, Archeon, 20 Skeletons, Manfred, Nagash, and 10. What are the best Libby Dread melee weapons? It's only got 2, which is the Fist or the other thing, the Halberd. I haven't looked at it, and my index is actually in my bedroom because I was reading Death Watch stuff. So that is Blood Angel stuff, and I am excited, to say the least. Very, very excited. If anyone else spots any combos, let us know, because like I'll be all over it. So I've got 5 Assault Marines here, and then I've got 10 Vanguard, most of them with Lightning Claws, and the Sergeant has a Storm Shield. So if anyone's got any suggestions about what you want to see on them, let me know. And you may find that the stream dips a bit because I'm attempting to render a video at the same time. I want a Tau Codex. I'm dying inside. Harry Facebook. Yeah, 2 minutes, Vandus. That Psychic Power, though, only Warp Charge 5. Yeah, man, absolutely. Harry, what's up? Blood Angels is up, Surreal. Blood Angels is up. And I've just kicked my computer. £143 or dollars. Vandus, it's a really nice box, right? However, I've got Carleen, I've got 3 Baal Predators, I've got 60 Tactical Marines, I've got 35 Death Company, and I've got 10 Sanguinary Guard. +1 to wound, double Lightning Claws all the way. Absolutely will. That's what I'm thinking. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling. I will be fighting Phil, though, so I'll be wounding on 4s, re-rolling, because normally I'd be wounding on 5s. Death Company, Ancient Lamartes, and Unleash Rage. Yep. Oh, do you know what? I really wish I'd painted more Death Company now, apart from the only issue I've got with that is I'm fed up with painting black. It's not pounds, it's euros. Even then, it's nothing of any benefit. It's a Start Collecting box with a box of Death Company and a box of Sanguinary Guard. So I don't need it. So did GW announce the newest Primark yet? Yes, they did. It's Dawn. So, that means the town might have to go to one side and I need to concentrate on the Blood Angels now, which is frustrating because I was just about to finish off 15 Kroot and 3 Krutox. But on the flip side of that as well, I was hoping to have my new Dante ready for the weekend, but the parts I needed haven't turned up yet. I was after a giant jump pack from the what do you call it? Inceptors, but it hasn't turned up from Bits Box yet. Not Bits Box, Bits and Kits. So it should hopefully be in the next few days. And I've lost a Blood Angel shoulder pad that was right in front of me. Never mind. Anyway, who saw the Deathwatch pictures? No, Harry, we agreed no black for a while. I know we did, Will, but Death Company, man. Who saw the all the Deathwatch Marines then? Did everyone see them? What do you think about designing Land Raiders? Do you reckon that would be a good idea for Blood Angels too? I would love to design the Flamer ones and just go Flamer and flame everything in sight. Oh, someone at the door. I'll be right back.